I can't see myself just sitting in an office and just doing this. No. I was hearing the people them talk like in lunch break and tell about their life, their routine. That's just general conversation, but I'm just filtering it and I'm like, no, this is not me. The gym, that was my mecca. That was my place of peace. That was where I went to. So when I'm just feeling somewhere, I'm going there and I'm just running. I met Jan Hang. We could talk about a lot. He had just a Krav Maga. He wanted to expand. So he called me one day out of the blue. He's like, I got 2-3 locations that I'm gonna watch. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm incredibly grateful for Jan Hang because he allowed me to be able to implement that knowledge. He trusted me. And by Powers, I love that community and not wanting to miss that. That was more the idea behind it. And then end up getting a way bigger place that I was supposed to. Because I was at what people would call a burnout. I was really close to that. Emotionally and personally, I was very low place. That the C word, that will always remind me of not that, but where I was as an individual.
People, welcome to the SunSide Kingdom Show, the place where we highlight successful individuals hailing from the Dutch Caribbean, whether associated or doing big things throughout this globe. These accomplished persons are true role models that are the examples, the epitome of hard work, perseverance, and focus. I'll be your host today, John Sandyford, aka Jam Sandyford. Let's get into today's episode. People, welcome to the SunSide Kingdom Show. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
For today's episode, we have with us Mr. Rigel Pieters,
Yes,
a well-accomplished personal trainer, a business developer, has built over 3 gyms now in the Eindhoven region. Was more or less the founder of, I could say the whole CrossFit scene in
Oh my God, I'm blushing.
At least from my knowledge, this is the dude that introduced it on a whole next level to the region, and is currently transitioning into one of the forward slashes, also becoming a life coach.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you,
Mr.
That was
Rigel
a nice
Pieters.
introduction, bro. Yeah, you got me blushing.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, this
Here we are.
been a little while in the making.
Yeah, man. This is cool. I like this.
You like it?
I like this.
Like in the vibe.
Yeah.
We spent quite some time here on the setup and everything, and we slowly getting this ball up and running.
Yeah, man.
Where we want to talk to our Caribbean folks and highlight the amazing things that they've been doing in their lives. Also talking about some of the things that maybe hasn't been going as well. But the lessons that we learned from that.
Those valuable lessons.
Oh, yes, sir.
For the youth.
For the upcoming. Yeah, once upon a time, we were also like super youthful, right? I see the grays in your beard now, too.
Stop, brother. Y'all gonna edit this out, right? Huh? Yeah? We got filters?
We got After Effects.
Filters. Give me a mohawk, dog. Give me a mohawk.
Yes. All right. For the folks that don't know you at home, introduce yourself. Who is Rigel Pieters?
Woo, we're going deep. Who is Rigel Pieters? Yes. Humble young man from the Caribbean. Born in Aruba. Spent some years in St. Maarten. Spent some years there. Moved back to Aruba, then to Holland. Who am I? Individual learning himself. To control himself in this world, this emotion. So right now, just enjoying myself, training other individuals on everything that has to do with health. I like it. Just is it emotional problems, doesn't matter. Is it physical? Is it injuries? Is it just to get back on track, just to be a little bit healthy? So for me, it's like a coach. Let's say coach, but I'll just like being a facilitator of health. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
Just to help everybody, and doesn't matter what your problem is. I like solving those problems.
Yeah.
I like solving those problems. That's my main challenge.
So let's maybe try and rewind back to the moment when it sort of clicked for you that this would be the path you really want to follow.
Yeah.
Because I could imagine that as a 16-year-old, maybe you didn't have this answer, right?
Bruh. 15, 20. Maybe I was closer at 16 to this answer than at 20, 21. Different people.
Yeah.
But no. This came upon me, let's say.
Or let's rewind a bit further. So what was there anything in your youth that you can say that already sort of clicked and inspired, connected to this? What examples would you?
For me, it would be like the biggest example would be like my dad.
Mm-hmm.
I would say we've always had like training equipment at home.
Mm-hmm.
From just a little dumbbell to a push-up, or it doesn't matter, but it was always at home.
Yeah.
And I could see him doing some, trying to keep his youth.
Yeah. Like you do now for your boys.
I stay in right here, but daddy ain't going nowhere, bro. Don't get no ideas in your head. No, but I could definitely see that has influenced me. That made this transition because of that, and my parents, they were always like active.
Yeah.
So even with my mom, we will be playing soccer, we will be playing I can still remember going to my mom's, she used to play softball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so sport was always there, and it was not like it was encouraged, like you got to do sport. No, it was just there.
It was just part of life.
Yeah, it was just part of it. So that contributed to I always did something.
Yeah.
So I was always playing one type of sport. If it was for a team or outside, we were playing ball.
Mm-hmm.
You grow up, you playing street.
Yeah.
Streetball, soccer, losing those toes, front of the toes. Scraping for the people who know, skinning those knees.
So you was playing that street ball in St. Martin as well?
Yeah.
I could imagine those dirt roads.
Beam ball, bro.
Oh, beam ball.
Yeah. When you're playing baseball or beam you, I can get the out. So I trying to hit. I trying to knock it. It's different there, bro.
It's different. Yeah.
It's different there. It's different. That it makes you more of an athlete.
Yeah. You better know how to run and dodge.
You better know how to dodge, bro.
Otherwise, you're coming home black and blue.
Yeah. Yes. You're always alert.
So that's those are some of the examples then in your youth already sort of
that
prepped.
Kept me always moving.
Yeah.
Always kept me in one form or the other moving. So even when I got to when I was 18, that was the first time. Was it 18? Yeah, that was the first time that I entered a gym.
Okay.
So
was that in the Netherlands?
That was on Aruba.
Okay.
That was on Aruba. So, but since that time, I was in and out. It was not like a year that I didn't do anything.
Mm.
So I was always, even when it was just maybe once a month, doesn't matter, but it was still in the routine. I would still just go for a run, just like cool. Yeah, gym. Was that here? That was my best part of school.
Yeah.
MAVO. Sorry. Spijbel everything, but I'm there, sir.
You're in the gym.
Right there in the gym. Like, didn't you have class right? No.
You're skipping classes,
but I'm coming back to school.
They had a gym in the school?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm coming back to school for that hour. That of course. Hello, that's my favorite class.
The gym class.
Yeah,
in
the
school.
gym class.
Okay. You skipping history and all
I skip everything, bro. I go by my grandma. Like, oh,
Okay, youth, don't listen to that part. Go to schools, go to your classes.
yeah. Or don't, as long as you pass. As long as you pass, as long as you know.
So now if we fast forward to you arrived in the Netherlands, how old were you when you came up here?
24.
24, okay.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so what sort of happened in between 18 to 24? Some of those highlights.
So I finished my HAVO, then I couldn't really like make a decision to come to the Netherlands. It was either I'm going to the Netherlands or I'm going to the States.
Yeah.
So I was really like, okay, so I'm just working on Aruba and just enjoying not going to school anymore and being that working person, you know, living at home and just more partying and just that life, the island life.
The island young life.
Yeah, the island life. Just almost got fully sucked into it that I didn't come to the Netherlands.
So how much of that island life, percentage wise, how deep were you enjoying just the young party?
Too much.
Don't give a shit about too much.
Did not give it. I mean, we know each other a while. We know each other a while, so you know. You know that guy. So then I that's another part of me. So I don't mind getting in trouble. I don't mind going that extra mile. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. Let me put it that way. So, not really a very positive Kenmark unless you got a hold on it. If you got a hold on it, then it helps.
Yeah,
but,
then you could find a balance.
Yeah, but then the island life.
So between 18 and 24, it wasn't really balanced. It was more tipped
I was just enjoying it. I was enjoying it.
Full enjoyment.
Blowing everything I make. Just it was the nightlife. That was what it's all about.
So 24, you arrive in the Netherlands.
Yes.
And you came to follow a study, right?
Yeah, because what I did do, even so my uncle, I came to study business management.
Yeah.
My uncle, he passed. But he has still in St. Martin, New World Freight. So he has a business there and he wanted to open one on Aruba.
Yeah.
So now, mind, I'm 18.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle's telling me I want to open up this business here.
Yeah.
I jumped fully into it because I'm like that. I like it. I like that challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Gave me the ropes. Taught me they used to fly to Curacao to meet other clients. As we used to ship from the free zone in Curacao. Yeah. Find clients there, bring the products over to Aruba, where like all those clothing stores in the main street would buy them from there, and then I would ship it. And then
so for those that don't know the main street. Well, used to be
Kaya Betico Cruz.
Used to be the main shopping street in Aruba. Yeah. But I think just like everywhere else in the world, retail is dying. Yeah. So it's definitely not that main anymore.
No. Yeah, man, because it was a good vibe in that street.
I can imagine.
Friday, cars used to, it was just a good vibe.
Yeah.
But taught me the ropes, so got me really engaged in what it is to be business minded and do business. Yeah, and loved it. Mm-hmm. That was the reason that I came to the Netherlands to study business management, because I'm like, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy the whole process, everything that has to do with it. The conversation then with the clients, the trying to win new clients and get more people to ship with me.
Negotiation,
I love
the whole sales.
Yeah. I like that interaction with the mainly Hindu. It's mainly people from
India.
Yeah, mainly those. So,
because the
main street was mere. It was little Indian, bro.
It's similar in St. Martin.
Yeah. All the jewelry stores, bro. All electronics.
Electronics. I actually went to school with some guys from Bulchan. So I know a lot of people in the Indian community pretty well.
Yeah, they would teach you how to negotiate.
Oh yeah. They are master negotiators.
They got no shame.
Shout out to my Indian squad.
Shame. Yeah, man. Yeah. So it was nice. I really liked interacting with them and learning from them at that young age.
Yeah.
Because they had a lot of things that they had that I could have soaked in that confidence to go into that conversation and to just like, boom, no, very good price, no more, done, sorry.
Yeah.
And then to try to counter that with them, with the knowledge that they have. So it was more like a challenge for me every time. So I really enjoyed it. And that's the reason I came. Then I was like, okay, Unc, I can't do this. I want to go and continue my studies. So then we shut down in Aruba. And because I had to leave that year, but I stayed 2 years more in Aruba. Just,
Just partying and bullshit.
Party and boom and party.
All right, so you're here. Began international business.
Yeah.
So how did that go? Or how did we go from there to start in the transition?
Yeah, that was the legs from the party island touches European soil that has kilometers of party scene. So that first year was
Rigel, you came to study.
I came to study.
Your mother, your father, your uncle sent you to study.
Boy came to study. Where them books at? Which books? Oh, we using books. Yeah, it was a difficult transition. It was a difficult transition, especially because I was out of school for like 3 years already. Just working. So now I have to fall back into school. I felt like I was somewhere else mentally. And I'm there in class with a very younger generation for what I felt. And also I was still on that hype. I was still on that party. I still had like maybe too much of a piggy bank also for the nightlife here. So it was a whole different mixture of things of that first year.
So if you look back, right? But I also feel that you're the type you look back and there's no regrets. But there
are.
Would you recommend someone to leave sort of immediately, or would you recommend them to maybe first take their time a bit longer and try and figure out what you want to do?
Yeah. And this is from me talking to a lot more other ex-students or my peers or new students that are coming. The transition from coming to the island onto the Netherlands is a very big step.
Yeah.
The way of life is different, totally
very
different. And you're coming from a place of chill. I mean, you work, but it's still on a chill level. And as soon as you touch down here, it's go time, bro.
Yeah.
It's go. It's like project after project and study. And it's not like, okay, morgen maar. I'm going to do this tomorrow. No. Sorry, bro. If you do that, you're already, you just because of that difference, you're already months behind.
Yeah.
So every day that you let pass, it just hopes up. It just gets more and more. So I find that we need to make sure that when the youths are coming this way, they are better prepared, that they truly understand what it is to like really work hard or maybe have like a system depending on where they're going. If they're going to the States, if they're going to the Netherlands, that they have like a time period that they would go through that whole process. This is life. This is how it goes there. You have to do your own. You have to like now.
So not like the week or two that they usually do in the islands.
I think it has to be very much prepared from, because usually they come from a HAVO.
Yeah.
And you switch from the HAVO to that HBO. I mean, bro, I did HAVO. I ain't study, bro. Eerlijk. Just to be honest, you know?
Yeah.
Like I was And when we did the exam, they just introduced the calculator, the KRM. So you have to do everything with the KRM. I went to my wiskunde teacher.
Yeah,
I was
so
like,
the mathematics
teacher. I was like, bro, I ain't got time for this. He's like, break it down for me. So he broke down how, it took me like forever to finish the exam, but I did it without a calculator. So you cannot do that when you get to the habit. You gotta really learn that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more if you're gonna take those type of shortcuts. It's a lot more. So if you have 2 hours for an exam, bro, it's gonna take you 5 hours to do it on that way. So you have to be continuously 10 steps ahead. And you're not accustomed to that when you're coming from that. I mean, I studied like the night before.
Yeah.
Or some things I just didn't even study. It was just from listening from what the teacher said. And then boop, 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 and boom, done. Got my stamp. You passed. But that doesn't play when you get here. It's a whole different ballgame. So it's a whole different. So that year, I had a lot of challenges the first year. A lot of challenges, a lot of personal challenges. It was fighting with, okay, you got to study, but the streets were calling.
The streets were calling. So when you, because how long did you spend in that study? International business?
2.5 years. So I did my first year and the second year. So then I went to stage. And a lot of personal things was going on too, because my grandmother passed. And
shit. Like
growing up, I had my granddad, my dad's dad, and my mom's mom.
Yeah.
So they were my grandparents. And then my grandpa passed before I came, but then my grandma, she was sick, and then the whole routine. And I got a lot of my jokes and my character and my positive vibe. That's my grandma that you see right there.
Yeah.
So that was also a moment of they don't want to do anything, and just feeling bad at the last few moments of her life. I was here in the Netherlands, having the regret I should have just stayed. She was sick, that played a role. And then just sitting in the office one day, sports, party life. I ain't going to school, but I'm hitting the gym. So that was always in the equation from that time, like I said, from 18. So it was always in the equation. So not going to school, but I'm more faithful to the gym. Was held first in here in the Klokgebouw.
Oh snap!
Yeah, upstairs. Yeah, it was this building.
The Fit for free.
yeah. Now it's Fit for free. It was held first.
Snap.
Yeah, Health City. It was Health City. Yeah, the blue. Yeah, it was Health City, and now it's Fit for free. Yeah.
Well, that's gone now too.
Yeah.
But that was really a while back.
Hey,
that was
17 years here. We here a while.
Yep.
We here a while, but
so it was during your internship that certain things clicked for you. That
I was like,
this wasn't
this is not it. I can't see myself just sitting in an office and just doing this. No. I was hearing the people them talk like in lunch break and tell about their life, the routine. That's just general conversation, but I'm just filtering it, and I'm like, no, this is not me.
Yeah,
this ain't me. So after that, I had like a year of even more hardship, as in, go tell your parents, I'm dropping out of college, bro. I'm a college dropout. Like, what? Excuse me? So you working?
I ain't doing that either.
So my mom's like, bro, what you doing? How you living? Yeah. But the gym, that was my mecca. That was my place of peace. That was where I went to. So when I'm just feeling somewhere, I'm going there and I'm just running. Just running on the treadmill, just hitting some weight, just keep on moving and thinking, what is this?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? I mean, I'm here. Am I gonna go back? I'm not going back. I'm gonna enjoy this at least a while.
Yeah.
So I think it was a year and a half. After that, someone in the gym is like, bro, you're here like continuously. Sometimes I used to go literally like 2 times in a day. So I go in the morning and then I go in the evening.
So that year and a half is basically when you more or less dropped out.
Yeah.
After the 2.5 years of
So I dropped. I had like a year and a half of who am I? What I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
If I don't want to do that, but I'm good at it, that was not a doubt because I did it.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah.
But
you were like, is this going to be the rest of my life? I don't think so.
Yeah, am I gonna make these hours? I'm like this. There's no problem. You gotta make hours, but how are you gonna spend those hours?
And then technically, while you was trying to figure out yourself, you were always in the damn gym.
Yeah, that was
twice a week.
Yeah, no, twice a day.
Shit, twice a day. Twice a day.
Just to
twice a day. 5
sanity.
days a week or 7 days a week?
5. It was 6 sometimes. Yes, it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was like
so basically the answer was right there in front of you.
There was someone in the gym.
Who was this dude that then?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't even.
All right, random dude.
Yeah, random dude. He was working at that gym.
Random dude, aka Angel dude.
Yes, he was working at the Health City in the PSV stadium.
Okay.
Because then I moved to that gym because in here started to get really crowded and a whole different group. So I moved to that one. It was a little bit more relaxed, a little bit less busy.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, you're here like every day. You're literally working here. Like, I'm like, but it stuck. It stuck in my head. So I'm like, if I'm investing so much time in this, waarom niet?
Yeah, exactly.
Movement was always in my life. It was always there. It was always
something you enjoyed doing.
Yeah, something I
Came
enjoyed
natural to
doing.
you.
Kept me sane. Kept me from the streets.
you weren't forced to go.
No, it wasn't. It's crazy because it wasn't like school. It's like it was crazy. I like skip school to train. So, but it stuck for me for a while. So I started to look into it. And like, okay, how does that look like?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, again, so am I going to go to Fonties? So am I gonna do that study for years of that? And I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Like I really, really didn't want to sit down in that bench anymore for that amount of time.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done with that. So I went for a course. I went for a personal training, trainer A, trainer B was it then, a personal trainer. And from there I started working in a gym.
Yeah.
So I started working in a gym that was in Utrecht. And after a while, it got still searching. Still searching. So I definitely made a decision. This is the route that I'm going to take. This is the path I'm going to take in life because it comes naturally.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm going to work. It feels like I'm just passing my day the way that I want to pass my day. So that made it easy. It made it easy to wake up, easy to go to work, made that all easy. Let's say maybe a year, because then I moved to Utrecht for I think a year or two. But then it started to like, I'm helping people.
Yeah.
But like maybe it was just where I was at. But
the location.
The location, but like the people that coaching, they just want to come in and do like 2-3 movements and
So no one that really wanted to push themselves to the next level.
Me being new in the game, I want to see changes. I want to push you to that another level. I mean,
but I also think you have a certain competitive nature, right?
Yeah. I'd say if I can't stand it, if you say I can't, then something like boils in me, and I got to get you there.
Yeah.
I have to get you there. I have to get you there, even if you don't see it in yourself, if you don't believe it. It's a beautiful moment when it happens.
Yeah. So that's sort of your unlock and And there's a big sense of accomplishment there when you can take people out of their heads into into that transition and actually pull the best out of themselves.
It makes it more than just physical.
Yeah.
Because of being a sports coach, it's physical. Those challenges that they see before themselves, but I see it just like a daily routine, just like, okay, if that's the way you think about that movement in your life, you might have the same things over different situations. Is it maybe you want to go ask your boss for a raise?
Yeah.
I can't.
Maybe
you want to, I can't. So for me, it was the more opportunity I get to push you over that one challenge, the more you practice that, maybe you would take it on with your life outside of the gym.
Yeah. So I actually you also see this as a big confidence booster.
Yeah.
So getting people,
because of what it was for me in those moments of I know that because I kept moving, it helped me stay balanced.
Yeah.
So it helped me that I know at least physically, I'm good. I'm feeling, I'm okay.
So then somewhere in you, even though
there's still a fire to fight.
Your path wasn't like exactly clear and you were still searching and still trying to figure it out. But because the physical aspect, you continue to push yourself there, it also helped you to continue to push yourself mentally.
I could think. I had more clarity.
Yeah.
Days that I didn't go to the gym, like literally, I would be, because there were more moments. There were a few. We're going to have a few of those drop points in the life. But every time, it was that. It was like literally, can't fall asleep. 3 o'clock, midnight. Literally, backpack, weights in it. Henry Dunant Park.
Oh, shit.
Running that shit up and down.
At 3 a.m.?
This
some rock
people. If people walk by, bro, they'll be like, "What the? What the fuck is happening?"
This some rocky
it's
shit,
dark,
man.
like it's dark as shit. You're just hearing cling, 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 and I'm just talking to myself.
Cue the Eye of the Tiger music.
Yes. So I did always have that in me, like moments, and that's what sport did for me, and training and
how would you say then that correlation is between the physical health and the mental health?
Yeah, it's the same battle, bro. I out of my perspective, it's almost impossible to be mentally strong and physically weak. It's almost impossible because every cell in your body is what makes a strong mind. So for me, if I'm weak here, bro, up here, you do have those individuals, those pit bulls, that they're already all torn up, physically can't do shit, but they're still up here going. But if you're physically fit, as in there's nothing holding you back, just your mind. It's incredible when you're in shape, and I'm not talking being an athlete, just feel good, you got that drive, you got that push, you wake up, you feel clarity, you feel it helps when life starts
throwing those punches
at you. It helps a lot because you can take it. I can take it. Punch me, I don't care, I got it. I and nobody can beat me up like I beat myself up. You can. That's a lot of times I get the question, you're always so happy, so positive. Like, bro, what are you gonna? I beat myself up every day. You don't know how I'm beating myself up every day. Like, what you doing, bro? You get up.
So during that 1.5 years, well, actually we passed the 1.5 years, right? Okay, so after that 1.5 year period where the guy approached you like, hey, I see you here all the time, is basically like you're working here.
Boom, 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 boom.
How long did you take to do those courses?
I think it was like a year.
Like a year.
Yeah.
And then you did 3 courses in the year?
Yeah, I did 3 courses. After I did the first, I was already then working in the gym. Because there was
you just needed one
the
course
one
to be able to get started.
Able to get it started.
And then you level up every time.
Because I wanted to be keep on. Yeah, I wanted to choose that career path. So it was okay. Let me get everything that I can, and so I can start like being a personal trainer, and from there, find out.
Yeah. So how long did you then spend doing the personal training?
Not long, because the way that I was doing it was not really intriguing and not really
It wasn't fulfilling enough.
No, at all. It wasn't fulfilling, and that's why I say maybe it was like the place that I was, but I wasn't getting that fulfillment from it. I know I could do much more than what was happening at that moment.
Yeah. So you felt like the path is right.
Yeah.
But then the current place, you needed to move beyond
I need to, So I wanted to see and explore what type of, how can you train someone? What are the different ways? Because I find like this is this is not the only way that it can't be. I mean, like then so I started to dive into how do athletes train. It's like a baseball player because I love baseball, so that was the first that I was really diving into. So different sports train different ways. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So,
so where did you do that research then?
Dr. Google, bro.
Dr.
Google, bro. Nights, night times.
So that because around which period we talking now?
Now we're talking about 2011.
Okay.
Yeah, around there, 2011.
So were you getting this content more like in blog form or videos?
Yeah, a lot of blog. YouTube was empty.
Yeah.
It was a lot of blogs, a lot of university documents that I
also like research papers you found. And,
like a lot of just blank text, bro. A lot of just reading, and before you even get to a part that talks about training, you're like, oh my God, where are we going to be talking about training?
So essentially what I'm hearing is the traditional college route was just not meant for you.
No.
But then when you started to find your thing,
I actually you mailed schools for can I not just do this curriculum? Can I not just get this part? Because I'm interested in this.
Yeah, just
the rest.
This.
Keep it.
Keep the rest.
Keep the rest. I want to learn more about this, but that was not an option.
Yeah. They wanted to sell you the 4-year course.
They want to make money. I want to make money too, but I want
not the 3-month.
No. They're like, no, we cannot chop things down for you, bro.
You're not like that special.
Now it's different. Now is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, things
now there's so many other information is out there.
Yeah,
is out there. I think school is a dying form. It's a dying form. The information is out there, and it's I find that if you're hungry for knowledge, bro. There's no limit. Everything is right at your finger.
Yeah.
It's on your phone. Everything is right there. Everything is right there. You want to learn about something? Google.
Yeah.
It's getting even crazier now.
Yeah.
It's getting even crazier
AI,
now.
baby.
Excuse me. It's getting even crazier. Yeah. I'm sorry, Siri, but
it's doing all the work for you. That Chat GPT.
Yeah, it's going crazy now.
It's on a whole new level.
Yeah, but it just makes information
way more accessible.
Yeah. Because that is, yes, it does. But
so you spent a very short period there, but you essentially went to a midnight college because you were researching all of the good college papers, university research papers.
Just going through this. I still have, I'm going to show you. I still have those, my script, my
exercise books.
Books. Staples. I got stacks. Yeah, and sometimes I go through them and I'm looking at the 10 years ago,
Yeah.
Raj, I'm like, oh, you so stupid, bro. What were you thinking here? But it's beautiful that I kept those. Because I can see myself developing and my way of thinking and
But the really the interesting part that I hear in your story now, because I mean, even though we know each other, we never have these type of in-depth conversations about that whole transition, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you essentially went to the University of Rigel. You
yes.
went out to research your own curriculum and put it together.
I'm still in it.
Because if you're describing that you're reading these research papers and you go through pages and pages before you get to the meat of it. Essentially that's also kind of what you do in class.
And it sticks. Something sticks. Like I think like just reading that. But then I'm in a training or I see someone moving. I'm like, oh wait.
Yeah.
They're like shifting to that. Wait. And I'm back on those papers, But again, just like that guy in the gym that said, maybe you should wear that. I was searching for a new way to train.
Yeah.
A new way to train people.
Yeah.
And there was one guy, I told him too, because I met him. I didn't meet him because I remembered him. And I met him later. And he introduced me to CrossFit.
Yeah.
So he said, hey, I'm training like this. This is so he showed me a video of what he was doing. He's like flipping the tires and running and hitting it with it. I'm like, God, yeah. Yes, that was I was sold. I was sold. So I dove immediately into it. And that was then 2012. But then like right now, if you wanna there are a lot of you can go for those applications for level 1, level 2. You could do that in the Netherlands, but back then, we're talking about 2012. You had to go somewhere else. You had to go. So I went to England. I went to where are they going? Oh God, damn. Oh man, a beautiful story about that. Because I met some like beautiful people.
So you went to a city in England.
In England. Went there to get the level 1 CrossFit, and from there it began. So first I searched for a CrossFit. In Eindhoven there was nothing. There was like Gemert and there was one in Helmond.
Yeah.
And shout out to Renato van Bloemhaus because he was like the first trainer I got in contact to.
Yeah.
Introduced me to it. Again, same gym routine. Coming in the morning, coming in the evening, same thing. So it was incredible.
So you first started just going to CrossFit yourself as an individual.
Just going in. They didn't say I was trained. They didn't say I had ambition for it. No, I just wanted to soak it in.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it about? I just wanted to be a student.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to coach me. Yeah. Just get me moving. I that's the best way that I learn.
Yeah.
It's just by being present. And still doing my research. So he's watching me coming in and doing things. He's like, hey.
What's that?
You never think, well, where are you going? Hey. Like, but when I leave from there, because I used to work last week, I was working twice a week. The rest of the time, I'm turning. So now I'm fully in that zone stage of this is what I'm going for. So I'm still in school.
Yeah.
So every other moment that I have.
In the school of Rigel.
Yeah, I'm in there learning, teaching, and I was stiff. If one thing about CrossFit, if you start with like those Olympic lifts, you gotta be mobile. So you gotta to get a bar in an overhead squat, like holding the bar above your head and squat. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. You guys try and kill me. I ran away.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
To get in the
No. I got something for you, bro. I got something for you. Yeah. You ain't going nowhere, bro. But so I got injured. So I got injured. I messed up my shoulder.
Yeah.
Really bad. Like I had no grip power. Like if I picked this up, it would just like slip out my hand. I was like literally hitting 3 ibuprofen, 3 pills to go train in the morning. I hit one immediately after training because I didn't want to overdose. And then at night, I would train through pain because I want to take them before I go to sleep. Otherwise, I can't fall asleep. So then it was like, this is...
That's some addict stuff, man.
Yes. Looking back, I'm like, bro, but that was my journey. That's how I came into, oh, wait a minute. Mobility is something. Stability is something. It's not
you can't just go hard in the gym.
You can't just go. It doesn't matter where you. I was when I'm in there, bro. I'm going 100, 200%. But you have to prepare the body to be able. Like one way that I see it right now is you can't just do that movement. It has to be earned. You gotta earn the right to perform that movement, and to earn it, you gotta go through that process. And if you don't go through that process and you take that shortcut, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn like I learned. Pain, but so it was messing up the shoulder.
It's kind of like with everything in life, right?
There's no shortcuts.
And I remember experiencing some of those first mobility classes and really thinking like, whoa, they're really pushing you to the limit here. But also the way how you broke down a lot of the reasons behind what you do and how it prepares you to then be able to do these other aspects. And I could even imagine, and I mean, it's not my profession, but I'm thinking about someone like LeBron James, for instance. He's been 20 years in the sport, and
running.
I know he puts his he has like a huge regimen to put his body
to make sure his body is at 100 to perform that way. Because otherwise it's gonna. My issue was later on with high intensity training. Is that because it got so famous, a lot of people were doing the movement. That's why there was a lot of injury. There's nothing wrong with those movements. But what the problem is that you haven't earned the right to perform those movements. So you haven't taken the time to prepare your body to be able to perform those movements. That's where all those injuries came from. So you have a lot of people.
And that's really the mobility aspect of it that you need to go through.
Yes, and that brings that a lot of people would talk bad about certain training forms. It's not bad. It's just that the people that are doing it without that preparation.
But they skip the step.
Of course, it's gonna be bad.
The step one is you.
It's like it's like taking my child right now. He's in kindergarten. No. He's supposed to be in college right now. Put him in college. What's gonna happen? Is he dumb? No, he's not dumb. He's just not prepared for that. So there's steps to it. There's level to the game. Let me put it that way. There's level to the game, and there's no shame in the game. You can still do high intensity, but without those complex movement, and keep it safe. And this for me, it was finding out the hard way. But that's how again, rabbit hole, boom. How do I rehab my shoulder? What's wrong with it? I can push in this position that does pain, that position if I go out where it's painful. Okay, so how do I rehab my own body and with the shoulders? And that was my hips, and it was my ankles, and it was my back, because after I blew my shoulder, I did all right, you're getting rest, but I was still going twice in the gym. What am I doing? Squats, lunges, jump, So after a while, my back said, bro.
So the University of Rigel, it first started with the knowledge gain, right? And then it went into some courses. Then it went into practicing. Then within that first aspect, it wasn't sort of deep enough. So you went looking for a new type of way of training. You found this way. Then you first started to become a student of it. Then you destroyed your whole body. in the process.
Not understanding.
So then
not earning those rights.
So you became your own guinea pig. Like, okay, so how do I fix my body?
How do I fix, bro? Hey.
But then that makes you a great trainer to know and see that people are going to, you continue with that.
Yeah.
You're going to screw yourself up. Yeah.
Immediately. And also, like you just said, also like when I'm giving a class, I'm explaining.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole point, and that's still how I teach and I look at it. Even if you're not training with me anymore, if you've trained a while with me, you know how to train your body.
Yeah.
That's like my sole purpose. If you've trained at Primate Performance, if you train someone, you know how to warm up. You know how, if you do it or not.
That's on you.
That's on you because you've been taught how to do it. But my sole purpose is to teach the reason.
Yeah.
And
that was definitely something that I highly appreciated, even though we just had a few sessions together. But in those sessions, like the learnings that you got from that, it's definitely the type of stuff that sticks with you and what is super valuable, whether or not you training together.
Yeah. Because now I still get messages from people that used to train with me from everywhere, like, oh, bro, oh, bro, I went to this new gym and they're already telling me like, oh, yeah, and that's the beauty of it, because it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I would be like in the gym and I would see someone explaining a certain movement or warming up or whatever to another athlete.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's that's what is up. That's it. That right there, those moments are incredible. But indeed, it started with breaking this up, bro. Like, it started with laying on a massage table with my pants half down and a dude with his elbow just breaking the shit out of my hamstring. So really humbling moment in my life right there. I was crying, not because it hurt, but it hurt in here. It hurt in here.
The physical pain didn't make you cry, but your soul was
we
crying.
We got this far. Never again. I learned that day. I learned that day. I learned to appreciate what your body does for you, and started diving deep into, okay, how can I keep my body healthy, mobile, moving the way that I want it to, if I want to do this type of training, if I want to. So if that is what I need my body to do, I have to prep. So I have to do that type of mobility.
So we're now, what was this moment? Where are we at? 2012, 2013?
That moment is 2012. That was 2013. 2013, because then when I dived into it, I started to get the confidence that, okay, I'm getting a very broad understanding of what needs to be done from beginning to the end. Mobility wise, to rehab injuries, to prevent, because that's the biggest one, just to prevent, because we don't want those injuries. And conditioning wise, how to push different type of your engines, and because I had my shoulder and my back, I know, okay, so this is a way, if accidents happen, if you get injured, these are ways that you can still get back on the game. So it's not like, oh, the pain is gone and just jumping back in. Oh, baby steps back up. Baby, it's very humbling. It's very humbling when you get injured, because you have to start. It's an ego crusher. So that's what I really like also about that type of training, because you can think, oh yeah, you come in there like you're alpha male and you get humbled. You get humbled real quick.
Humbled real quick.
And so then I started thinking about, maybe I can open up my own place. So then it started to really like ball, and then the business side came back into maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Then
I remember somewhere around 2013 us having some of those initial conversations.
Yeah.
What weren't you somewhere in the Czech Republic too at some point?
Yes, because that was one of the beautiful relationship that I built in when I went to the level 1 in England.
Yeah,
is I met a guy and he had he was organizing a CrossFit competition. He already organized one. This time he was going to go bigger. CrossFit was backing him up. So and he was like David is his name. He was like, yeah, would you come and help? And all in jokes. So I'm like, I'm coming. He's like, yeah, he's taking it for a joke. Like, yeah. I'm like, dude, I'm coming. He's like, no, you're gonna. I didn't contact him for like, I think a month.
Mm-hmm.
And after that month, it was like a few, like, I think 2 weeks before the competition. So I texted him. There was a message, Facebook
Messenger, yeah.
From, hey, this day, you gonna pick me up. It's like, you really come? But that was an incredible experience because I got to get involved with high-level athletes, people that were making a career out of CrossFit from that time. We were talking way back, so that it barely touched the Dutch scene. CrossFit wasn't really something there. But being able to work with the team also for this from the CrossFit headquarters, they send like a team from Reebok and everything, and being able to be backstage and work and learn.
Soak up the knowledge. University of Rigel continue.
Bro, that was an incredible experience. Till today, I still say him thank you. And
I remember how lit up and full of energy you were after that experience. Because I think at the time when we saw each other, we didn't see each other for a little while. And then when we ran into each other at the barbershop, and you started talking about what you've been up to and blah 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 with the journey.
That actually solidified me as in yes, I'm going for this.
100%.
I'm diving in, bro. I don't care what's gonna happen. I mean, I already dove in, broke that, but
rebuilt Rigel back up.
Rebuilding it back up. I was like, yes, this is definitely something I want to pursue.
So let's fast forward now to the first business opportunity of being part of building up a CrossFit gym.
That was in Helmond. So I was coaching there. Again with the trainer where I started. So I was coaching there and I was really changing it up a little bit.
So you were coaching CrossFit?
Yeah, CrossFit. Like breaking down the movements, breaking down the science, mobility-wise, is really changing the way that the class was being giving it more my personal, what I was thinking. And he gave me the freedom to do it also. So I really appreciate that. And I met Jan Heng. Jan Heng Geurentjes. He passed also, man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. I met him. We got into good conversations every time that I'm giving him classes. He had a house in Aruba, so we had a lot in common. We could talk about a lot, and he was like, he had just a Krav Maga, the gym. And he wanted to expand and go bigger and being so. I was like, oh, I'm thinking about open up. He's like, yeah, maybe we should do something together. Maybe we could look into that. So he called me one day out of the blue. He's like, I got 2-3 locations that I'm gonna watch. What are you doing? I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, let's go. So we went to look at some location. Then right now we're the gym name is Powerhouse 040. Where it's located, bro, I got pics. you've been there.
I
You've
was
been
I,
there
wa- I was
in
there when
quite-
all the cobwebs was
quite beginning, huh?
Yeah.
And
Before
like,
anything was moved
I
in.
always told him he needs to hang up pictures of what we found. What that seriously, I was standing there, and this is something that I truly appreciate. Jan, we didn't look at everything from the same point of view, but I learned so much from this guy, and he challenged me emotionally, business wise, incredible. It's incredible. But we were standing there outside of where they're at Powers right now, and I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? This old dude that owns the place did the door, opened the door, and we were lights in there, and we're walking till like above our ankles in mud and slush, and the roof is. I'm like,
okay, I didn't see it in that state.
Exactly, that's why I'm telling you. He needs to hang up pictures of what. If you look at the place now, this is just my opinion now. To this day, it's still, for me, it's still the best looking, and it's the best gym in Eindhoven. I'm sorry. I really love that location. I really like what he did with the place. And but especially seeing it from what I saw.
Yeah.
You know,
so that Jan Hein taught you
vision, bro. Vision, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't see that, bro. He taught me that.
Yeah.
He showed me that
to be able to see the beauty in the mud. Yeah.
It's not what you're looking at. There's more. There's a lot more into it. So and it was another floor in it. So it was like maybe I think 3 meters, and then it was up.
Oh, so you know
at the wall,
the other floor.
You know, at the wall you see like this line that runs across the wall.
Yeah.
Well, that was a floor in there, bro. Like a floor go from the front all the way to the back. So they put up a little bore machine, just break down that whole floor piece by piece. So it was
a hell of a job.
A hell of a job, but an incredibly beautiful experience that till this day I'm thankful that he allowed me to be part of it.
Yeah.
Allowed me to be part of it. And as soon as the door opened up, because I went to Aruba, got married, came back. So he took his time and waited for me to go do that. And when I came back, we opened up and gave me the liberty to like, bro, this side is fight.
Yeah.
This side, do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing. So I'm here. I have no like financial responsibility. All those information and all those tactics and all of that I've been learning, I can implement and see what works, what doesn't, what works faster, what slower, what strength looks like, what strength and conditioning looks like. So to be able to do that, and especially because we just opened, was nothing in Eindhoven, we got a lot of raw people that haven't been moving, and now I have to mobilize them and get them into those type of positions.
So again, the training of the Rigel University that you broke down your whole body. Now you see
now
each person
I got
coming
projects.
in. Yeah.
Everybody's walking in. That's a project. That's like literally a new project looking at me right in the face. So I'm like, yes. And
so at the height of it, approximately how many members did you guys get to when you were still collaborating business-wise?
We were at 250.
250 within what amount of time?
2014 to 2016.
Okay.
So in 2 years' time.
Yeah. So going from zero to
250. Zero to that place was run. That place. Yeah. It still feels like a foster child of mine.
Yeah.
It's still, I still have that feeling with that place, and still have that because that was that's why I'm incredibly grateful for him. I'm incredibly grateful for Jan Hein, because he allowed me to be able to implement that knowledge, and had he trusted me with it.
Yeah.
So he that's also something, because you got to pay the bills, you got to. But it made me work even harder then, and wanted to do it even better.
Yeah.
I had in the back, I had like a whiteboard with injuries.
Mm-hmm.
So if people are getting injured, I got the name down. Because I'm going home.
Back to the school, figure out
back in the lab
how to make sure that people avoid getting those injuries, and how to help them back.
Building a program for when new people come in. What do they need to do? What are the better ways to get them moving before they go into class? And trying my best to keep it safe, pushing you to the limit, but keeping it safe. That was at Powerhouse. So I did.
And what I also remember about those days, I only joined a few classes, because I'm not really the type for the group classes. But my wife, she was a fanatic at some point. So every now and then I used to come there. But I do remember there was a very, very strong sense of community there.
Yeah, bro.
Which was something pretty amazing to see.
It's
the barbecues in the summer.
It's something that you know where we come from, bro. You know how we get down. Bro. You don't need to call me. You're coming over, bro. You just come over. If we're eating, you eating. I don't care if you just ate. You eating. Don't disrespect my place, bro. So that warmth of the Caribbean love, I made sure that it was embedded in that place, for sure, because it felt like that. And of course, I want to bring home closer, and to be able to, especially because from our culture, there's already it comes with a certain OD. Those type.
That's also why this podcast has to exist now, right?
Exactly.
We got to show a lot more positive examples.
Exactly.
And I'm sick and tired of these damn stereotypes.
That was the whole reason to embrace everybody even more. Just to show that there's also an other side.
Because with those 250 members, I remember it was also a very diverse group, right? With people from the Netherlands, Caribbean, all over Europe, Americans.
It was very diverse. It was
very diverse.
For sure.
So transitioning out of the partnership, business relationship with Jan Hein. I know that there's then a chapter 2 there, so to speak. So could you tell us a bit about that transition? And then what were some of the motivations?
When I was so we got really busy, and when I was training there, that's actually where I found out I want to work more on close. With people, so
because then
the
when
group
you're up
aspect
to 250 members, it's way more group big, activities.
I like it. It's fun. For the weekends. But I want one person. What's your goal? And then move on from there. So that was what I wanted to transition in, and
so essentially you also figure that out by doing
by doing that. Everything I'm like, oh wait. Oh, this is nice, but now I have like a program that I knew that if I go more specific, I would get you there faster. And that's what I was looking for. That's what I was.
So you were looking for making a deeper level of impact. Even though it would be with less people.
That was it exactly. And I started there. To get one-on-one with people, but I was all that time I was the face. So any question, doesn't matter. It's me. It's me. It's no other coach. It's just there were other coaches, but I was like the head coach. So I would be giving one-on-one class, but one people will run up. Hey, what about, what did you tell me again about that move? Oh, my arm. Oh, my leg. Oh, my. So, but.
So I could imagine that also kind of became overwhelming to some degree.
Yeah. So especially
because that's the type of stuff that you can't really anticipate. That's going to be
no. I did not expect it to go the way it went. It was nice, huh?
Yeah.
If I did not want to go on that one-on-one project, I would probably still be there.
Yeah.
Because there was no problem. I had a blast. It was incredibly fun, and the community, as like you said, everything. But I was looking for another route. I wanted to work that one-on-one. I wanted to see how far can I push? How good am I? You know, as a coach, how can I get someone? Let's say someone has a herniated disc. Let's go. What you doing? You ain't got no degree, bro. What you doing? Where your knowledge at?
Yeah.
You know, but I've worked with people with herniated disc. Got them off their chronic pills. You know? How? Dr. Google, bro. Rigel University. Yeah, trial and error, but also talking a lot with physiotherapists.
Yeah.
You know, not just doing my own thing, asking those questions, because that I found
seeking additional knowledge from experts,
not only like a
your
paper
knowledge. Yeah.
So not only on the paper that I find, but also like, hey, like I went to different physios and I go, well, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? At the end of the day, I ended up with one guy that I'm still, I send everybody, not most. I sell everybody to him because I find that the way that he looks at movement, it's on the same level like the way I look at movement.
Yeah.
So for me, it was it got too much. So I wanted to have my own space. Is it a small little? Doesn't matter. That does not matter. But because I cannot give a personal training at that gym because of that the whole time, all the questions. Then I had to give it between a little space window. From like 12 to 4. But the most people want off early in the morning or late in the afternoon.
Because people got to work.
So it was then it started a conversation with Jan. Hey, I'm looking for that. From there, we parted ways. And I came here for the logo and to give the idea, to pitch everything from. And Primate Performance was born.
Primate
Performance was born. Yeah.
The gorilla dumbbell.
The gorilla dumbbell. Yeah. It's still incredible that he literally how he put that logo. I still love that shit. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Well, back then it was Derek. Now it's Robin. So shout out on the logo collaboration.
Yeah. But then that was born. And I took a route. Actually, you always learn. It's always a learning factor. But I would have. I can't even say it. I can't say I would have been better if I did what I wanted, what I talked about. But what I did was, I opened up a gym. I opened up the same format,
the same
formula, but with the thought that a year or two, I'm gonna grind, and afterwards I can transition, let that run, and transition on the side, and do that one-on-one still on the side. But then just because of the way that it went by Powerhouse, I love that community and not wanting to miss that. That was more the idea behind it, and then. End up getting a way bigger place than I was supposed to. End up doing way more than I was supposed to. But again, the Rigel is just, let's go.
Bro,
I got this, bro. What are you talking about? I got this. Grind. I don't care. I got this. I have no problem with pulling up my sleeve and doing 40 hours a day.
Yeah.
I got no problem with that. But it was a toll. It was heavy. It wasn't at all. And I had this conversation with Jan Hein, and he was like, "Bro, I told you so, bro." I told him, like, "Shut up, bro. Shut up. Rest in peace, bro. Shut up, bro."
Because when you were collaborating with Jan Hein, then there was also certain aspects of the business that you wouldn't even have to think about. So you're just focusing on the coaching.
The biggest part of it,
yeah,
I didn't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh, I got it. I'm gonna do that. No problem.
Yeah.
And then I can still work on my project. But that it's like 50-50. So all that time now that I have to spend administrating everything that has to do with the business aspect of it, I can't now put it down now for the knowledge.
Yeah.
So now I'm learning.
Because you actually want to practice the profession. And not necessarily
gotta
run
deal with
the
that
business of it.
Yeah. But because I jumped into it that deep, it was not, if I went smaller, I would have easily paid someone off to handle that and grow.
Yeah.
But I just jumped into deep rock.
Yeah, you jumped in. Well, I remember we having some of those conversations.
You said
early
about
on.
something about swimming with sharks when they're hungry. But I'm like, I got teeth too, bro.
So yeah, you think you could go swim with these sharks and bite them?
I can bite, bro. Yeah. So it took a while to get things to a place where I could step away.
Yeah.
So it took a longer route. You know, I had to pull that rubber band really hard, almost snapping it, and took a lot of hits, bro. But again, I could take it because I'm moving.
Yeah.
Training, pushing my body then to a certain degree, and not only that, getting that energy back from the people that I'm training. You know, I'm seeing people change. I'm literally seeing like the place is changing lives. You know, it's touching people to a degree that they're getting more confident. So that energy was keeping me alive. Let me put it that way. That energy was keeping me alive.
So now on this journey, if I do a quick little rewind, coming here to the Netherlands, starting off doing business studies, realizing that wasn't really the best fit for you. It's actually funny because it comes back later as well. It sort of reconnects. So the business studies, but then spending a lot of time in the gym, getting that first introduction, like, hey, since you're practically living here, why? It's like you're working here, so why not actually work here? That sort of kickstarted University of Rigel, doing all the courses, doing a whole lot of research. Then started training people. That sort of led to there was still something missing because the training was just too simple, too boring. You felt that there was a lot more to it. Being introduced to CrossFit, diving very deep into that itself, being a student of it, injuring your whole body and having to rebuild yourself back up. Then being introduced to Jan Hein, founding a first business partner to actually then fulfill that dream of wanting to open something yourself. So that collaboration went very well, where he was handling more the deeper business side of things, and you were handling the complete concept, the coaching, getting the community building
together,
got up
coaching
to
the coaches, getting them online.
Got up to 250 members, but then started there was an itch again, scratching okay, I love deeper. This community aspect, but want to go deeper, want to take on these individual projects, so individuals and really getting helping them get the maximum out of their selves. So you seek to transition into creating your own gym where you would be able to do that more, or at least so you thought going in. But then ended up with the location being way bigger than what you initially envisioned. and basically saying, F it, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And then sort of rebuilt similar type of community aspect, but then having to also handle all of the business side of it as well as the community building, coaching, etc. And that sort of, as you just said, it took a toll on you. So I can imagine that toll extends beyond just the work environment, also into the personal sphere. Could you get into?
Yes, for me, when I dive into something, I can easily just zone in. I know I have to do this to get to this position. So cost what it costs, that's what I have to continue on this road to get to that point.
So essentially, it's almost like the racehorse.
And I want to get there as soon as possible.
No distractions.
Yes, I want to get there as soon as possible, because when I'm there, I'm there.
Yeah.
But then that's all lessons, because for me, then it was like, now looking back, I'm like, but did you enjoy the journey?
Yeah.
You could have enjoyed it a lot more. It could have maybe be a different on journey.
The destination.
So it's just like work. Because there was a moment that I realized, like, I think it was like maybe half a year open, and I'm like, oh my God, this is what it's gonna be. And that's that moment that is just I have to do this, because there's no way that I'm gonna fail this. There's no way. No, I know this too well. And even though I am not the best for that business part of it, or to juggle all those balls, I don't care. I'm gonna make it happen. The power of
the mind.
Believing I have it. It's already been achieved. It's like walking in there and just seeing it full. It's like calling on that energy, but ended up like really isolating myself then from my wife, my brother, my sister, like other friends, like really isolating myself, because I wanted to be so in focus. I did not want any other type of feelings or energy mixing with mine and throwing me off that track.
So really the horse on the racetrack that they put the blinders on.
And that was new for me. So I was on like The Secret, like reading, going through all those types of that was all new for me, because I just started to dive into myself. Self-discovery, like
so so now the school of Rigel sort of transitioned into self-development.
Self-development. So it got really personal. It got really personal with myself, to a degree that I isolated everyone. Not to, but I was also like really lonely. So it was a really lonely period that I had, but it ended up costing my marriage. Because we were not on the same page. So for me, I'm like, how can you not see where I'm going? You see, like, and I was really philosophy. I was like writing things down, like my bed was, bro. And she would get on my case, bro, full of Post-it notes, bro. Full, all colors. Every color had a goal, all of them, and she was like, but you're working too much, it's too much. And every time it became a thing, like one Post-it note down. What?
Accomplished.
What?
See, I told
Let's
you
go.
so.
Like not knowing how I'm gonna accomplish those goals, but feeling inside like I can achieve it.
So when you talk about the secret, then it's sort of like those post-it notes became like a bit of the vision board / roadmap.
Yes.
And
that
then
was
the feeling
exactly
of accomplishing
what it was. It was waking, it was looking at them, reading them before I went to bed, waking up and reading them like I had on my mirror, written down notes to myself and like focus. And then after that, there was a while I got crazy, bro, that I was sleeping in the gym.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I think it was like maybe 8 months.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It was quite a long period. And where that when we got, I already have one Jaden's, I already had one child.
Yeah.
Wife was pregnant with the second one. That second one was born. So I was like, nah, she's got to go to work. So I'm like, nah, they're staying here. So when I have to start early in the morning. I can't go all the way because we were living in Helmond. So I can't go all the way home and then come back and then do all
because
that.
the gym and where you were living was like 30 minutes
away.
With traffic, 40, 45.
Yes. And sometimes I'm there and I'm done like at maybe 10.
Yeah.
So then to close up, to fix it up, it's long to go home. So I'm like, no, I'm staying right here.
Yeah.
So it's then, or I'm with the kids there, or they're with mama, but that created a distance between me and
her.
But for me, I was focused. I was like, I have to make this place a success. But it got really personal.
Yeah.
And to a degree that I was trying to make her understand what I'm doing. But yeah, not knowing myself or never engaging in those type of conversations.
Yeah. So because you also isolated yourself to the degree that you didn't want those distractions. So then you also didn't really let her in
I would
deep
not
on the whole journey that
I would
you're going
touch
through.
it.
Yeah.
But then let it go.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to stay focused.
Yeah.
So I would touch it, but then I would let it, if she does not react or react in the way that that would help for what my thought was back then it's like, oh no, I can't go deep into this because then it would take me 3 weeks to get back in line with what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And that was a whole other school, bro. That was a whole other university. Really finding out who I am as a person, how I react, why I react like that, what to be able to take on everything and still stay focused and still stay sane and not deviate from what I'm doing. It did cost that relationship.
So with the knowledge you have today, looking back, is there anything that you would do different in the same situation?
I think this is literally the path that me, as in Rigel, had to take to be where he's at right now.
Yeah.
So I have I have a good relationship now with my ex-wife. Of course, we got 2 beautiful children. So there is a lot of beautiful that was birthed from that relationship.
Yeah.
It was at that moment of life that was the right thing.
Yeah.
So you never know where life takes you. So I have no regret of how I took, because I know for myself, if I went to school, if I did that other route, who would I be?
Yeah.
Like, would I have the knowledge that I have right now? Would I be the person? Would I have gone deep into who is Rigel?
Yeah.
I have no clue, bro. We don't know, but I'm grateful for this journey and the way that it ended up, in the journey that I took to be where I am right now.
Yeah.
Also, the reason that it made it more comfortable to get to that other decision that I had to take. So even doing that gym, all that process, got it to where I wanted it to be. All the numbers are correct. Yes, we got there.
Yeah.
And just feeling exhausted, feeling a sense of, not fulfilled, feeling.
So there was a certain emptiness.
I'm there now. I'm looking. There's a picture, and Derek, shout out to Derek. He took that picture, and he stood on the stairs, because there were stairs when you walked in. And there was a workout that everybody was running in, and you could see like the whole place. Because remember, I started with, I think, 80 square
Square
meters
meters. Yeah.
of mat, and the floor is like 200 something square meters. So we started really humbled and build it up to what it was at the end. It was work, but then it was there, and as I saw it, so before one mat was placed in that place,
Yeah.
how it was at the end, I saw that like way before that happened. And knowing, okay, this is your vision, bro.
Yeah.
This is what you envisioned. You accomplished it. Why are you feeling that way?
Yeah.
Feeling that sense of just emptiness, just let's, yeah. And then came
The C word.
the C word, bro. I don't even want to say it.
2020.
Yes. Yes. And for me, it was a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, because I was what people would call a burnout. I was really close to that. I was going to it. I didn't have that energy anymore. The people there were the ones that were lifting me up, and my kids. They were because the marriage falling actually was already done by then. It was a toll. So emotionally and personally, I was at a very low place that time. I would that's the C word that will always remind me of not that, but where I was as an individual.
Yeah,
because that was a big that year. That was a big turning point in my life. So when we got that first shutdown, that we had to close everything, that was a blessing, because I went home and I had time, because I had to work. I was continuously working. I wanted to go one-on-one, bro.
Yeah.
But now I'm still on that horse, having to give class, having to give help. People are coming, that whole shenanigans. I'm there, getting tired, shut down. Now, I cannot, even if I want to, go and give class. So I'm at home, on bed. I think the first 3 days, I'm just literally from my bed to the fridge to the bed. I'm like, bro, what? Just breathe.
Yeah.
Take this time. Just breathe. Take this time. And started to dig deep in myself. Okay, if that wasn't okay, what you're doing, then you need to take a different route again. You need to make a change. But building that community, building that everything, and now I gotta break that down. That was difficult. 2 years. Took me 2 years. There were different moments that were the perfect timing to do it, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it in me to do it. And again, life lesson. Bro, if it's in here, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah.
Opinions of other people will always have opinions. Doesn't matter. But if you're not feeling it anymore, if it's not giving you that positive energy, it's done. No changing it. Just move. Oh, you're gonna try to keep fixing something, but if it's not, it's not. And that was my lesson with that. And then that was 5. No, that's a month and a half ago that I made that decision. Officially.
Made what decision officially?
To close Primate as an official place, as a box. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dropping gems.
Exclusive
right here. Yeah. It took a while, but I knew that it wasn't working anymore. And I didn't have that energy, because after, when I came back, because I stayed at home in that COVID and had time to do some self-development and thinking what I want for the future, I knew that's not the format that I wanted.
Yeah.
So now with COVID, to keep on fighting and keeping it at one level and pushing it to staying alive, and I just did not have that energy anymore.
Yeah.
And what didn't help either, a lot of people had a bad vibe. Because of COVID, like a lot of negativity.
a lot of people got into a slump,
and a lot of
because essentially we were all on house arrest.
So like the dialogue was very negative.
Yeah.
This, that, this. and then feeling that this is not my purpose. And then every member is coming in and I have to lift them up also. That
took a big toll on you.
It's another school, bro. Yeah. Because I'm looking at people. See what I'm doing right here? I'm looking at people and I want to choke. I want to choke you. Like, shut up. Bring that positive vibe, So it really took a toll. Really took a toll on me personally, but beautiful, because again, that's a lesson. That's the pressure that creates the diamonds. That create those moments in your life, and I've learned a lot. The last 5 years was incredible. Like you know me, you know who Rigel. So now if I tell you, I wake up at 5:30. I wake up at 5:30 every day. Drink 600 milliliters of water. I literally do my stress session. I go meditate before the kid. I wake up the kids. Sometimes they wake up and they do a set. I have some. I'm gonna post some of it because I have them recorded. Yeah, it's cool. They actually join me.
Yeah.
But change that whole aspect. Like, from who am I? Like really dive into what's a healthy routine. What's it about? What are those guys doing that are up there in those skyscrapers? They got that dough. How did they get there? Where are they mentally? What's that lifestyle? What's it about? And God, looking myself in the mirror again for the 100th time. You gotta change some things, bro. So again, digging deep in myself and forcing myself to get that routine going.
So you made the decision about a month and a half ago to shut down Primate Performance as a box.
Yes.
And there's something new emerging.
Yes. There's been 3 years on the shelf, bro. This right here.
So maybe try and get a clear shot of it. The Fitdad Gang.
Fitdad Gang. Is it this side? Yes. No, it's the other side. The other side, right? No, which side is it? Is it on my back?
No.
This side?
Maybe the other side then?
Yeah, that's the other side.
Yeah.
Yes. Be the hero, bro. Be the hero. This was born at the second lockdown. So this was 2020 that I wanted to do this. I'm like, okay, so this is the one-on-one. I want to start coaching and I'm going through the self-development phase. I got kids, and I take that. A lot of people say you don't have a gray zone. Is that you're all the way there? Are you? Are you all the way there, bro? So even with my kids parenting, I take it I take it to a crazy level. Really diving into the psychology and really having conversation with my kids and seeing how they react to certain conversations and to certain stimulus and making sure they're emotionally alive, especially because I'm divorced, don't have no one in my family around so I have no experience, let me put it, with parents that are divorced and how is that gonna work?
How do you manage?
How do you manage that? I mean, the kid's not with you, and then it's and then was the scariest part of it. We got it on our lockdown right now. It's going.
So you guys figured out the co-parenting.
Yeah, we got the co-parenting. Yeah. It's good. It's going good. But
that's good. Man.
I want my kids to be themselves, but I want to be able to give them a platform to understand life, and being able to understand who they are and what are emotions, and that me, dad, is also other being. I'm
a person.
Rigel.
Yeah.
You call him by my name, you might lose a teeth, but
Shh, not on camera.
We in that belt mode, bro. No, but like respect, mutual
Yeah.
respect, and
So really treating them as individuals, as humans, helping them to discover themselves on this life journey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And know that there's not, don't let nobody put you in
a box.
in a box, bro.
Yeah.
No, you're you. Oh, you're like, no, I'm Jaden, I'm Zane, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you do that. No, bro. I'm Jaden, I'm Zane, bro. You know? Touch them like that. So from there, Fitdad Gang was born, and 3 years on the shelf. Been developing the last year a lot, like diving into different other trainers, different other coaches, dissecting different philosophies, not only on coaching, mental health or movement, training, parenting, finding out, and again, it's beautiful because I have kids, so I can experiment.
Yeah.
I can like see positive parenting, like positive, like when they do something, it's like, yeah. When they do something bad, I don't really like punish them. I explain to them what just happened.
Yeah.
And want to get down to the core of why it happened.
Yeah.
And help them. Yeah. So let's communicate, bro. I'm not mad, bro. You have no idea what daddy did, bro.
They don't want to know.
I can't get mad at you.
So when looking back now at Primate Performance, what was then sort of the peak membership numbers?
We were at 130.
130.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were at 130.
Nice.
Well, yeah. It was it was going hard till the sea hits. But it was good because before that already I knew this is not really. It was nice.
Yeah.
Perfect, but it was not my lane.
Yeah.
It was not my lane. It was not. I can do it again, just like from my uncle. I can do it. There's no problem. Continue doing it, but it's not my lane. It's not what I don't get the right energy out of it. Yeah. So yeah, it was there. It was a difficult decision. It was people said people they were not happy. The ones that were left at the end, they were not happy. They're still not happy. They might beat me up if I got. But they understood. They understood. Yeah. They knew, because they knew for a long time already that my energy was different.
Yeah.
They know I was more alive, and I was, so they knew there was something. Like some of those members, I mean, they're still like people I've trained with for 3-4 years.
Yeah. So they would know.
They would know. I've got 6 years, 7, because Jaden, my oldest is gonna be 7. So people that have been training me for like 7 years, 8 years, wow. Because it was before that he was born. So they just grow.
Felt like their trainer divorced them.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But the trainer also needs to continue his life path, his journey.
I'm on the journey, bro. And right now, so it's like a journey of 13 years.
Yeah.
To fall into what I now know. I like right now I partnered up with someone at another gym. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing my personal training thing. I'm starting to build up my platform, starting to get, just introducing myself and Fitdad Gang, reintroducing myself there. And I'm grateful for the road because I've learned so much, bro.
Yeah.
I've learned so much, and I can't wait to work with you. Don't laugh, bro. I know you're crying inside. I know you're crying inside, but it's gonna happen. Don't you worry about that, bro.
So, Rigel, it's been quite a journey.
Yeah, bro. It's been quite a journey. Lovely ride.
And it feels like right now you're opening a new chapter.
Yeah.
There were tons of lessons in the previous chapters. It also feels like those previous chapters helped you go on a pretty huge self-discovery journey.
Yeah. Yes.
You seem way more
Yes.
calm, relaxed, confident about this new chapter and where things are going. But looking back, 18-year-old Rigel, with the knowledge of the 40-year-old Rigel, what would you tell your younger self today?
I'm gonna take over the world, bro. Yeah, I would encourage him. If I could sit with him, I would encourage him to discover himself.
Okay, to start that journey
Discover
earlier.
yourself. Talk with yourself. Go deeper in who you are, and don't mind the outside noise. Go deeper in who you are and ignore that noise. Yeah, because that work ethic, that everything was already in there. It's just not knowing myself. Yeah, and why I react to certain situation, why I take long to take certain decisions, why this finding out who I am, and then was it even earlier that I could have loosened out those knots. Now I gotta get out some 30-year-old knots, bro. So it takes a time to teach a old dog a new trick.
so essentially, the advice that you would give is
self-discovery.
The self-discovery. Start that journey a lot faster.
A lot faster, a lot sooner. As soon as you
put aside some of the partying and bullshit to be quicker on the journey.
Let that be like a moment and not the thing.
And not the thing.
Yeah.
So let the thing should be the self-discovery and everything else around
it. Hit a weekend. Hit 3 days, don't sleep, doesn't matter. But that's not the thing. Yeah. After that, we're focused. Yeah. After that, we're focused. And always, especially that, because it was a long time in my life, I had no goal. Yeah. Just living, just seeing how it goes. No. Yeah. Goalless, clueless, actually. Yeah. But that was incredibly
So would you tell the 18-year-old you to make self-discovery his goal?
Yeah. That would be the first, expand. Yeah. Yep. Learn how to stay focused on that. Discover yourself and with the totality. Yeah. What is me? As in dive in different types of forms and different types of philosophies and different types and just find out. Yeah. Find out for yourself where do you stand in that everything, and then when you find it, and just keep your leg grounded. Yeah. Dig your roots deep into it, and always believe in that. Let no outside noise take you off that path. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't matter what it is, because people. We all believe different things. We all believe in. If we go on the religious side, not Jesus, Buddha, Allah, it doesn't matter. But it's all about love. At the end of the day, it's all about love, doing to others what you want to be done to you. That's what it ends up at. And from there, we got spiritual levels. So you got to dig and go deep into that. Otherwise, you will never find out who you are. Yeah. Because we're not just this skin, man. That's a whole different conversation, bro. That's a whole different podcast, bro.
Who knows? Maybe we might get into one of those.
It's also that's one that I would also have with my 18-year-old self. Yeah. It's not just this skin, bro. It goes deeper. It goes deeper. Yeah. Yeah. But there's a different podcast. We gotta have that conversation, because it's also nice. It's also nice. I like going into that part also. The spiritual side of life. Mental side of life, health.
Yeah, mind, body, soul.
Yeah, bro. The MBR, that was the Trinity. That was Triad Fitness. That was the name of my first business, Triad Fitness. Yeah. Mind, body, soul. Yeah. From there, Prime Performance. Prime Performance is still there because I'm still using that platform to help people. I've built up a community there, but now we're really focusing on Fitdad. I wanna help some dads. I wanna embrace some fathers that are feeling hopeless. Bring some hope.
Bring some hope to the dads. Yeah. So, Mr. Pieters,
sir,
where can people find you? In the web spheres.
In the web sphere, you gotta close your eyes and sit there and hum. Now you can hit me up at Primate Performance. That's like my main platform. But Fitdad, I just launched it, so I'm already being
So that's
active
primateperformance.com,
dot .com. Primate, Insta at Primate Performance.
Yeah.
At Fitdad, Fit_that gang.
Yeah.
Hit me up on Insta. If you're a dad, you want a guide, it doesn't matter. A root, a high five, bro. A buck, something. Because some people just need that. Need that little attention. Some people think that they're more far gone than they really are. But just to help to guide them on the right path. So just hit me up on those platforms, and from there you would find a lot more about me, because it's about to go crazy. I'm about to release a lot of information.
All right, I'm curious.
I
feel like it's been boiling and bubbling up for some time.
This is 3 years on the shelf, bro. It was emotionally a challenge to do that move that I did again. Learning again, sitting with myself. Well, why?
Yeah.
Why outside noise, bro? Come on, let's go. This is what you want. You've been had that conversation with myself. But meditating helped. That was it. My morning routine. That was it.
Nice, man.
That helped.
Mr. Pieters, Rigel.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
This is nice. This is nice. We go way back. These were barbershop conversations.
These are barbershop conversations. For sure.
Yeah, these were barbershop conversations.
Awesome, man. I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. I always loved having these conversations and then unlocking new levels of deepness, and there's also nuggets and lessons for me in these conversations. And I would definitely hope for the listeners out there that there were lots of nuggets and lessons to be learned.
Yes.
So once again, thank you very, very much for listening in to the SunSide Kingdom Show.
Love that.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, place a comment. Any additional questions that you may have for Rigel.
Yes.
If you're thinking, hey, I want to see these guys have that spiritual conversation, hey, let us know. Maybe we might organize that.
Let's go.
If enough people request it.
Yeah.
Maybe that could even be a wider conversation with more people involved.
More people,
Who knows?
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's been another great one.
Yes, sir.
See you in the next episode. Bless.